Hello, took a break again. I'm back. uh, now, I've gone through some of the event during my off time, so I didn't miss anything. The only thing is I didn't stream anything. So I already finished the hard section of the Memories Teller.
I'll just be here enjoying it.
And I don't know if
A clean division, or thereabouts.
yeah, I think I showed this one on the last time. I bought Stellar Blade, so I have this as a free skin from that. I was thinking of streaming Stellar Blade. I think I might do that this week. I have to make a separate save though. I don't want to overwrite this current save that I'm in. But I might be able to go through it pretty quick after going through it the first time. Now that I know more of the moves and stuff. Alright, so today is just going to be something simple, just daily missions, maybe a little campaign. I have to see if my my teams are strong enough to go through the campaign. Oh, got all three. Nice.
A clean division, or thereabouts. Saw teeth, entire buildings. You need come again if you need anything. Thank you.
That's all I need. Yep. Next one.
Hope you put it to good use.
Nah.
Hope you put it to good use.
No, I don't buy the profile custom pack. I can't justify using up all the credits for something so that I don't need. I just don't. Nah. I got them anyway through other means, so I don't need to waste credits on that.
What are you looking for? Just name it.
Looking to get something on the up and up? Have fun shopping.
Yeah, I'll get through these. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Another successful transaction. You can take your time, Commander.
Okay. I already have Raven and Eve, so I'm not going to use these. And chances are, since Stellar Blade's a shift-up property, there's going to be a rerun, definitely. Just like Nier Automata is having another rerun. Well, having a rerun. I think it's after this one. So I can finally get A2, because I missed her on the last one.
A clean division, or thereabouts.
Oh no, I did that. Yeah, Outpost.
Dispatching now.
Okay, 4 more. And I think Yeah, I'll use a couple gifts. Let me see. Whoa. Mouse went all weird.
It feels so soft and squishy. Just like bubbles.
A clean division, or thereabouts.
Oh, they have a new skin for Senti. This just came out.
A clean division, or thereabouts.
Okay.
A clean division, or thereabouts.
I'll play through some of the things that I haven't streamed on here. And I think the last part of the story
Again someday.
I'll just replay on here.
May these memories shared with everyone live on.
So, replay these.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Okay, I finished the login stamps, so I got those. Oh, I forgot to check the mail. Oh, just that.
We've done everything we can. For now, this is enough. This place will
I
become
think the
ruins
challenge is
now.
already maxed out. I already got everything on it.
What a shame. Everyone's left. I didn't get a chance to properly say goodbye.
Yeah.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Okay, so... I forgot where I go for... Is it here? Yeah, Event Story 2, and then it's... Is it this one? Alright, I'll play it. I think there's heavy text in the beginning. Yeah. A few days after Herman's death, the Pioneer Squad arrived and handed over Com to us. Com no longer had any trace of its former violent demeanor. It apologized profusely for attacking Privity in Rome, and for its prior rudeness. It also requested for all its data to be backed up. We honored the request and made 2 copies, one for the central government's data center, and another for me. Central government officials were reluctant to make this data public. Probably because, like Herman, they feared the ugly truths that it contained. As for what Com thought of all this...
It is fine if it is not made public. I would simply like for everyone who has witnessed this to remember. Remember that we were there, and how we lived in that place. That is all we need for them to live on.
For days, Com remained in front of Herman's memorial, not moving an inch. It kept repeating the same words over and over. If only I had waited a little longer. If only I hadn't given up. A few days later.
Commander, let's go.
Go where?
Did you not receive the invitation from Enoch?
Enoch sent an invitation?
Yes, here.
On Privity's phone, there's an e-ticket, which reads, Couple's ticket to the solo exhibition. Memories tell her.
Enoch said you and I could go together.
Ah, I see. Since this is a couple's ticket, 2 people can enter using it.
Yep, except... couple? But we're not a couple.
These tickets usually come with all sorts of discounts and perks.
Oh. I guess that explains it.
Why would Enoch of all people send us this? It says solo exhibition. I wonder what it's focused on.
I'm not sure. I didn't receive any details either. I only received instructions to come with you. So, would you like to go with me? If you're too busy, I understand.
I am.
Oh, really? You really don't have a spare moment? I'm just curious about the exhibition, that's all.
Alright, fine. Let's go.
Are you sure? Okay, let's go straight away.
I received a ticket as well.
Come again?
You did?
It says to come with you both.
Did Enoch send it to you?
That is correct.
So much for having a nice date.
I heard that.
Be quiet, you! Well then, we ought to get going.
The exhibition hall is quiet. Various paintings are scattered across the vast space, and the few attendees are conversing in front of them.
Looks like an art exhibition. I don't know much about art, but these seem well done.
How can you say that they are well done if you do not know much about art?
I'm just saying that's how it feels.
That is something people say when they are not well informed on a given topic.
Why do I feel like I'm under attack? I'm getting flashbacks of being rammed by a certain combat support robot.
My sincerest apologies for that incident.
Still don't understand why we're here.
You're right. Why did Enoch send us here? Commander, calm. Over there.
Privity points to one of the paintings. It portrays a darkened area, which is only faintly illuminated by minimal lighting. Contained within is an altar commemorating those who have passed, as well as storage terminals which resemble gravestones. It's the bunker.
How did this... The title is Home.
Home.
Hello there. Are you interested in this painting?
Oh, yes. It feels oddly familiar.
Really? You know the funny thing? I felt compelled to draw this, although I couldn't tell you why. You know the data the central government released recently? With information on artwork from up on the surface? After visiting that exhibition, my mind was in a complete jumble. Then, this image suddenly popped in my head. I painted it all in a mad flurry, and still I only just met the deadline for this show.
Are you the host of this exhibition?
That I am. I'm art. I'm a mass-produced NIKKE, but I have a bit of an artistic bent, so I paint.
If you're art, that means calm.
Neither of you say a word.
I'm so glad I was lucky enough to get a solo exhibition.
May I ask the inspiration behind the title?
Wow! Even a robot is attending? I see that art can touch all sorts.
May I ask the inspiration behind the title?
Well, whenever I close my eyes, I see that place flickering behind my eyelids. But it's not intimidating or frightening, far from it. It feels comforting. Isn't that strange? How such a dark and gloomy place could feel comforting. But that's how I feel. And lately, I've been experiencing more of these flashes. Blurred faces keep surfacing in the recesses of my mind. I seem to remember someone singing a lullaby so that I could sleep. An unusual but extravagant blanket. Numerous smiling faces looking at me. Kind faces. The view from atop a cold metallic box that somehow also seemed reassuringly warm. All sorts of random images keep coming into my mind. I don't know if they're my own memories or what. But as time passes, they're becoming clearer. I want to capture those images on a canvas.
Right. That is a good thing to do. I will come to see.
Aw, thank you. I have to say, there's something about you that feels familiar.
There are many robots who look like me.
Oh, I see. But it's not just your appearance that feels familiar.
Art. Do you remember me now?
Art gazes at the painting of the bunker, then at Calm, and back to the painting. She does this several times, going back and forth, until she finally settles on Calm.
Calm? Is that you?
Art. Do you remember me now?
I do. You remember me?
I never forgot you. Not even for a moment.
Calm.
Art hugs Calm. Calm lifts its shaking arms and gently hugs Art.
I remember. I remember. Oh, how could I have forgotten you? My most precious treasure.
Art. My treasure. I have you again.
The two of them embrace one another in front of the painting of the bunker. Their forms fit together as one, perfectly. It's as if their bodies are melded together with the painting as one cohesive work of art. To all those artists who were in that bunker, may you see this and know one thing, that your memories are living on in the here and now. Memories till our end. That was a nice ending.
Eve, Adam.
Alright. I'm shocked they
Lily.
didn't add any more things
I hope we meet
on this
again someday.
on this little map. I collected everything. How many days are left on this? Oh, 1 day, 16 hours. So one more day, and then I'll just use up all my shop points.
A clean division, or thereabouts.
Okay. So, let me see what I have left on the dailies. Let me do a quick recruit. I'll do one... I think it's... Oh, I can do a 10 pull here. Let me see if there's anyone I can add to this. No, nobody there. No. Oh, make sure there's... Oh, okay. D's already 3 stars, so I can drop her. Who should I add? Wait, who's 2 stars? Guillotine, D Killer Wife. Alright, I'll add her there. Alright. And Missilus I already checked, right? Yeah. Tetra... It's just Freddy. Yeah. And then here... Yeah. Just missing Snow White. Okay. Alright, so 110 pull. And then I have a couple molds too I can do. Alright, come on, psych out. Damn. Alright. Let's go on to the molds. I have 2 of these. I'll do both at the same time. Damn, nothing. Okay. 1 high quality. Jeez. Well, hopefully I get all the bad luck out now. I think I just need this one. Oh wait, I learned this. I'll do it this way. Holding down that stupid thing. I just go like this, click max, confirm, go. Okay, I just opened up the red core dust. I don't need anything else. These I could use. And this. I still haven't used anybody's favorite things yet.
A clean division, or thereabouts.
Alright. So, enhance equipment. Can't upgrade anybody. I could quickly do the arena. Just to knock these out of the way. Oh, Tribe Tower. Who's open? Oh wait, Elysian. Is my team strong enough for this?
To be well planned.
Maybe. I'm kinda close. Let me try it.
Treating this no different from real
Might be able to get
combat.
another pull out of this.
Get him!
Let me recharge my mana. You take the aggro role for a second.
I'll give you my full attention.
Time for class to begin.
A decimating breath. Diamond dust.
Pay attention in class. Give me just a second.
Does anyone need a potion? You take the aggro role for a second. Does anyone need a potion? Let me recharge my mana.
Time for class to begin.
Faster, stronger, keep shooting!
Let me recharge my mana. You took the aggro role for a second. Does anyone need a potion?
Oh, about to switch character. About to switch NIKKE is trying to get rid of it. Took too long.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Okay. Uh-oh. Crap.
Hug time for class to begin. All together now. Reloading as soon as I can. Hug time for target lock. Let's bombardment.
Let's do as much damage as possible.
I'll take my chance. I'll take my chance. Cover me. Reloading as soon as I can. Time for class to begin. Ahead! Fire it well!
Goes too fast.
I'll take my chance. Hug time for class to begin.
Let's do as much damage as possible.
Damn.
Cover me. Reloading as soon as I can. Reload.
Holy.
You took the aggro role for a second.
Oh well. Damn. Time's up. Alright. That's fine. And Tribe Tower, I think I'm under.
Virtual environment configurations
Yeah,
complete.
no way. Let's go to the arena.
Welcome to an arena! We have a star in our
Get my stuff. I'm nowhere close to anybody here, so I'm just gonna run it anyway.
Let the games debut.
Doesn't matter.
Time to try again, no?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, no. It's like there's nobody close enough. Everybody's in the 400. Alright, who's closest? I saw 1.7. There you go.
Now, let the games debut!
I got no chance.
Giving up so soon?
How'd I know? Alright, the rookie. I think I only need to do 1 or 2.
Ready? Allez! Tribune performance!
See how high I can go with it. So far I'm 45.
Now, let the games the winner! It's you!
Okay, 42.
Let's get this show on the road! The winner! It's you!
41. It's just right at the... I'll try it.
Now, let the
I probably lose this one.
debut! Time to try
Yeah.
again, no?
Lost 3 places.
Let's get this show on the road! The winner! It's you!
Yeah, I got my 3 places back. Yeah, that's it. Back out all the way.
A clean division, or thereabouts.
Okay. Got all that. This mission pass. Okay. Nothing else around here. Alright, let me check the campaign. Oh, chapter 34 start. Oh, something right here
Let's go
already.
make ourselves some luck.
Nice. Ugh. I don't need credits. Stop giving me credits.
Very well. Moving out.
Help me
Anything
find a
else around here?
shortcut, if at all possible.
I feel like we're gonna hit the jackpot with these guys.
Nothing. Okay.
Very well. Moving out.
I feel like we're gonna hit the jackpot with these guys.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
Oh, nice.
Proceeding to target.
Do quick battles.
I may look like a bunny, but I'll take on anyone, anytime, anywhere.
Let's go coming.
Help me.
I may look like a bunny, but I'll take on anyone, anytime, I feel like
Coming. Let's go make ourselves some luck.
She said it. Black slime falls off Behemoth's body in globules.
They really messed me up.
Leviathan emerges from the black puddle on the ground.
You okay, Levi?
Yes. I got hit pretty hard, but I'll live. How about you?
The dark matter has weakened considerably. It hasn't recovered from that Vop house. It needs time to rejuvenate.
We don't have time for that. And we don't have any spare dark matter lying around either.
I know that. I was just venting. What happened to Enichiro and Grave?
I managed to separate them from their commander. There wasn't much else we could do. And at least it buys us some time.
If we have to fight them again, do we stand a chance?
As long as we have Ziz and Bahamut, we can win.
They're busy.
And I'm not?
I've got plenty on my plate, but I still came to help you, didn't I? I told you we should have just captured Enichiro instead of wasting our time talking to the enemy.
Come on, lighten up. It's not like we didn't gain anything from that conversation.
What did we gain? We still got our asses handed to us.
We now know the Offspring's weakness. It may be our Achilles heel as well, but we at least confirmed that Vapos really exists. We also figured out that we're strong.
That's true. We didn't extract all that much from those human imposters, Nymph. But we did at least confirm they went up against the Offsprings. They seem to feel that the Offsprings are comparable in strength to us. With Enichiro being a notable exception.
Exactly. We've still got a dog in this fight. I'm just saying that we didn't come out of this empty-handed, that's all.
You're right. We did gain some valuable information. So what are you gonna do now?
3 of their pesky friends just rejoined them. They came loaded for bear, I can tell you that much. Even though we managed to separate Enichiro and Grave from the group, they're probably no worse off in terms of fighting capabilities. If anything, their strength has probably increased. Should we run away? We've nearly accomplished what we set out to do here. The imitation arc is nearly finished. All that's left is a fresh coat of paint. We don't need the Harmony Cube anymore, so we don't need to siphon as much electricity as before. We can draw it from anywhere. There's no reason for us to be holding on to this place anymore.
You're right.
Those bothersome flies will just keep coming for us. Even if we squash this bunch, they'll just send more. Rinse and repeat. Until they finally wear us down.
That's true.
There's no point in us wasting our time with this place anymore.
So what? Do we run?
That's what we do best. A tactical retreat, then hide and lie in wait. We've done it plenty of times before, so I don't see the harm in doing it again.
No. I don't want to. I don't want to! All we've done is run and hide. I can't stand it.
What the... Where's all this coming from?
I have my pride. I'm embarrassed!
I know. Me too. If we run away now, they'll figure we're a bunch of cowards. We're not cowards, are we?
No, we're not!
Fine. Then let's get back at them. No half measures. We go all out. Sound good?
Sounds great. Let's make them rue the day they ever messed with us.
It's like I say. Conversation is the cornerstone of evolution.
Engaging with enemy. Commander, stay behind me.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Showtime for Noir and Pop!
Fully active! Pierce through!
Let's do as much damage as possible.
I've got this. I've got to protect my sister.
Enemy down.
Everything. It's showtime with Noir and Plum.
Target! Ahead! Fire it well!
A funny girl never loses.
Hey, good.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
I figured you all would be fast, but I didn't expect you to arrive that quickly.
We've long had a tactical upgrade procedure in place. It was simply a matter of enacting it.
Did you swap out your bodies?
Yeah, and we received some new equipment as well. Unhwa didn't get a new weapon though. She just added a nifty scope to the one she has. She also made adjustments so that she could use special ammunition.
Like that round which exploded after entering Behemoth's body?
So you noticed. Since her exterior is next to impervious, the answer lies in destroying her from the inside. By sacrificing a bit of stopping power in exchange for maximum penetration, you get a round that lodges itself inside the target's body. Once it's firmly implanted inside, it detonates. It was even more effective than I anticipated. It could definitely come in handy later.
Any other upgrades you all got?
I've also got a cloak outfitted with camouflage capabilities.
Like stealth camouflage?
That's exactly what she said.
Exactly. In a place like this, where you're out in the elements, it allows you to blend in effortlessly with your surroundings.
I see you've decided to fight dirty as well.
You moron, there's no such thing as fighting dirty in war. Only the losing side would say something so foolish. It stands to reason that the side which is most prepared will win.
Fair point. Vesti, you seem to have a whole bunch of accessories now.
Oh, yeah. I can carry more missiles now. I can also launch more of them at one time. This equipment I've got on my body also acts like a shield.
Did they change their voice actors on this too?
It affects my mobility a bit, but I don't do much moving around anyway. Even in the event I were to self-destruct, any damage I sustained wouldn't be fatal.
Wow, you've turned into a walking fortress. My title for having the mightiest firepower might be in peril. When in the world were you given that title?
Something about you seems different, Emma.
You think so? This is a unique outfit. This part here, the shiny bit, contains a special liquid. Want to touch it? It feels really good. Nice and moist.
Eh? I don't think I should. But then again...
I don't think that's necessary.
Why are you even entertaining that idea, Commander? Get a hold of yourself.
I can store liquids in my outfit. And whenever I need to, I can spray whatever's inside to produce the intended effect. I can swap out different liquids depending on the nature of the operation, so it's highly versatile.
Why don't you just spray some pheromones and be done with it?
Oh my goodness!
The way the crystals crumbled apart earlier, was that you, Emma?
That's right. I sprayed a concentrate of alpha particles.
I thought alpha particles were only meant to disrupt communications.
More or less, yes. The primary function of alpha particles is that they block electrical signals. That's why NIKKE's become incapacitated if the concentration is too high. Since these crystals feed on electricity, cutting off their power supply is key. It took some time to find the optimal value that would cut off the crystal's energy supply while leaving NIKKE's unaffected. I'd say it was time well spent, though.
Does that mean we're now immune to Behemoth's crystal attacks?
Pretty much. So long as I'm around, that is.
I see you all came well prepared.
When you're hunting big game, you've got to be properly equipped. In terms of brute strength, Behemoth may be the most powerful of all the heretics we've encountered so far. We can't come waltzing into an encounter with her unprepared. However, now it seems a new heretic is in the mix as well. Based on the combat data you provided, Leviathan's abilities are more difficult for us to counter.
Leviathan? Unhwa regards us serious... What? Unhwa regards us seriously.
On top of that, we're separated from Cinderella and Grave.
Okay.
This isn't good.
Hey, what are we? Chopped liver?
If the last engagement is any indication, your contribution was practically non-existent.
Psh, you get some new gear and suddenly you think you're all that in a bag of chips. We're plenty good at fighting too.
You were. Rappy.
Yes.
Whoa, are you talking to her again? Guess so.
I don't know what's gotten into you, but you need to straighten up. You charged in recklessly, but then you chickened out of a direct confrontation when it mattered most. What is it that you're trying to accomplish here? You want all the credit, is that it? Pathetic. The counters are worthless without a central figure to hold them together. This squad used to be strong because Rappy compensated for the shortcomings of the loudmouth and the firepower fanatic.
Damn.
Now, instead of picking up the slack, Rappy's only making the situation worse. Let me spell this out for you dummies. Your top priority should be to reunite with Cinderella and Grave. For the time being, combat should be avoided at all costs. What do you think?
No objections. Let's move.
Roger.
I'm sorry, everyone. But I think Unwa has a point. This combat data is a complete mess.
You've got to sort yourself out, Rappy. You too, Commander. I believe in you. I know you can do it.
Assuming the lead, the members of Absolute move forward. Rappy? Can we talk?
Sure.
Any goodies? Goody
Very
here.
well. Moving out.
Gems. Okay, that's fine.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
Proceeding to target.
I feel like we're gonna hit the jackpot with these guys. I feel like we're gonna hit the jackpot with these guys.
All this empty space for nothing?
Let's go make ourselves some luck.
Come on.
Let's go make ourselves some luck.
Waste of space.
Help me find a shortcut.
Game on!
Proceeding to target.
I may look like a bunny, but I'll take on any.
Very
Game on! Let's go make.
Commander, our adventure starts now. Help me find a
Right
shortcut,
here?
if at all possible.
Dark matter is what? Overview. The dark matter is liquid metal. It is both hard and soft all at once, possessing the viscosity of a liquid, yet the durability of a metal.
Proceeding to target.
I feel like we're gonna hit the jackpot with the.
Coming.
Let's go make ourselves some luck. As long as I have plonk, I can be strong.
Jesus.
Everything's showtime for no one. Put your hands together and let them have it! A bunny girl never loses. I've got to protect my sister.
Reload.
Everything's showtime for no one. Put your hands together and let them have it!
Okay, that's good.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
What's wrong? Why are you so over-eager all of a sudden?
I'm not over-eager.
Yes, you are.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, and even I can tell something's going on.
Self-aware. Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
It's not an apology we're after. We want to know if you're okay.
I'm fine.
Rappy.
Ugh, you're really getting on my nerves. What's the matter with you? What's the problem?
There's no problem. If my inadequacies in battle are an issue, then I'll do everything I can to rectify that.
That's not what we're saying!
Then what?
You've got no intention of telling us anything. Do you?
I've said enough. If I do better in battle, there won't be any issues.
At first, I thought Unwa was being too harsh, unloading on you like that. But now, I understand why she was so frustrated.
What?
You never talk about how you're feeling, or make it known what you want. What makes you treat people like that? Do you think you're above us? Are we here to serve you? Are we mind readers? You need to tell us what you're feeling, or what you're struggling with, so that we can act accordingly.
I can take care of this myself.
Hey, be honest. Do you even consider us comrades in arms?
Of course. Having you all by my side is more than I deserve.
Then why aren't you being open with us?
Because it's my problem. This is something I have to figure out on my own.
Do you think it's possible to die from frustration? Because I think I'm getting close.
Me too. Is it losing to Behemoth that's got you so upset?
I'm angry that I was bested, yes.
And in trying to make up for it, you're pushing yourself over the edge.
I'm not overextending myself. I simply pushed myself. If that's inconvenienced anyone in any way, then I apologize.
You absolutely pushed yourself too far. You're acting completely out of character. I hardly even recognize you.
And what kind of person am I? Go on. Answer me. When you look at me, what do you see?
Rappy. There's none of the old Rappy left, is there?
Nothing left? What do you mean?
You said you wanted to succeed Red Hood, didn't you? But you also said that you gave up. That's why there's nothing left.
Yes. You're right.
Rappy, tell us. Tell us what you're feeling, what you're thinking. We're friends. Yeah. Even if we don't end up being super helpful, you should still tell us. At the very least, you could confide in us and we can sympathize.
Would that change anything?
At the very least, we wouldn't get any wrong ideas about what's going on in your head.
Right.
Tell me.
Tell them.
I trust you're not the kind of fool who would make the same mistake twice.
Unwa, who had moved closer, moves away again.
Holy crap! I guess that's one way to use stealth camo.
Rappy, as your commander and comrade, I'm asking you to tell us what's going on.
Same here. Me too.
Very well.
Very well. Moving out.
Needs to learn to talk.
Proceeding to target.
Okay, so I have to
Help
go
me find a
back.
shortcut, if at all possible.
Meantime, grab this. Clash scenario version. Okay. Alright, back here.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
Very well. Moving out.
Shall we roll the dice?
I feel like we're gonna hit the jackpot with these.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Very well.
Let's start the dungeon.
I feel like
Commander, our adventure starts now.
Proceeding to target.
game on.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible. Is everyone ready?
Everything showtime for no and stop. Fire at will.
How heavy your burden has been.
A funny girl never loses. Everything showtime for no
Let's do as much damage as possible.
I've got to protect my sister.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
It's exactly as the commander said. There's nothing left for me. No, I never had anything to begin with, so it's more accurate to say things haven't changed. I never had a purpose. No goal, no mission, no dreams. Nothing. Then, by sheer luck, I met a hero called Red Hood. I wanted to become like her. I saw how her life came to an end. I believed it was my duty to carry on her legacy. I thought it was something like destiny. But it wasn't. I couldn't become Red Hood. I was just a pale imitation. I had none of her skills. And I certainly had no virtuous mission. It didn't take long for it to dawn on me. I was simply imitating her. So, I gave up everything. I never had been capable of assuming the mantle. For me, a nobody to take the place of a hero who was everything made no sense. I realized that an ideal was an ideal precisely because it was so far out of reach. I gave up on the notion of succeeding Red Hood. There was nothing left for me. I didn't know what to live for anymore. In my aimless wandering that followed, I met the commander. Those piercing eyes, that determined gait. You were remarkable. I thought if I aligned myself with you, if I saw the same things you did, and walked the same path as you, maybe, just maybe, something would fill the emptiness within me. Something. Anything. I felt an overriding desire to protect you, because you shone a light into the darkness. Like a ray of hope sent to me when I was about to give up everything. I had to protect you with all my might. And the only strength I had left was from Red Hood. It was my selfishness, my inability to let go which caused her to fade away entirely. So using that strength she had given me was the least I could do. So I had to be strong. There was nothing left for me except to fight. I had to keep winning. I couldn't afford to lose. But I did lose. I was defeated by Behemoth. So what is there left for me now? Fighting is all that I had, and if I can't even do that properly, and I truly won't have anything left. So I have to prove myself. Whether it's Behemoth or Leviathan, I have to take them down on my own. That way, I would at least have something left, and I could still become something. I would be worthy of walking beside you, Commander.
Even if you're not strong, we can always walk together.
I knew you would say that. I knew you'd encourage me, say that I'd get stronger, that there would be chances in the future. But because of Grave and Cinderella, I started to feel anxious.
What do those two have to do with anything?
During all that time, Grave never gave up. She kept on going, focused on a single purpose. To achieve her goal, she never gave up and kept moving forward. And she achieved it. Unlike me.
Do you feel inferior?
Yes. Why wasn't I able to do what she did? There was nothing about my situation which was any worse than Grave. Be it physical or mental. Yet I gave up, and she kept going. And the result is what you see now. I couldn't stand to see how pathetic I'd become. Chasing after a dream that was never meant for me in the first place. Hurting people who mattered to me, all just to give up in the end. Seeing someone else in similar circumstances go on to succeed filled me with jealousy. This sense of panic came over me. I had to try and catch up. I'm so pathetic. I'm sorry for causing you trouble, Commander. I'll take a back seat from now on. Absolute, Grave, and Cinderella can take over. I'll provide secondary support.
No. You can take down Behemoth. You will take down Behemoth.
But
Anise, Neon,
Yes? Yes, Master?
let's give Rappy a helping hand.
Of course. Okay. But what if I accidentally take down Behemoth myself?
no, please. I don't want to cause any more trouble. You saw it yourself. I can't win against her.
Are you giving up again?
You want to win, don't you? It's totally obvious.
Yes. I want to win.
All right then. We'll help you do that. You haven't decided on what you want to do with your life yet. In order to come to a decision, you can't lose. So, we'll make sure that you win. Yeah, for sure.
It's okay to feel regret. It's okay to feel envious of others. It's what makes you, you.
Commander.
You asked me what I saw when I looked at you? I see someone who's desperately trying to grab hold of a thread that's only now starting to emerge. So, let's grab onto it. I'm looking forward to seeing Rappy that will be waiting for us on the other side of all of this.
Thank you. All of you.
Come to think of it, is this the first time we've had a serious talk like this? Yeah. Usually we're just engaging in goofy banter. I'd say you're responsible for most of that banter. But then again, so much has been happening around us that we all got caught up in it and stopped caring about what was going on in our heads. It's funny. We've been through countless life and death situations together, and this is the first time we've really spoken openly with each other.
Then how about we have a serious conversation once a day?
Nah, it doesn't work if you try and force it.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's not it. I don't have any thoughts in my head, so I've got nothing to say. Nope, not a single one.
Yeah, okay.
The lights are on, but no one's home.
Mm-hmm.
Proceeding to target.
What was this? This is... Okay.
Let's go make ourselves some luck.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
Is that in
I
here?
feel like we're gonna hit the jackpot with these guys.
Oh, right here. Dark matter, what is... Dark matter is what? Okay. Where to use it? The most optimal method is to apply it directly to your body. The ideal approach is would be to wield it as if holding water, but not everyone is capable of that. Only someone as brilliant as I, a true heretic, can use it in such a fashion. Thusly, I recommend you wear it on your body. Just be sure to notify me before it accumulates too much wear and tear. Is there a button I missed?
I feel like we're gonna hit the jackpot with these guys.
I didn't even notice that little spot there.
Very well. Moving out.
Proceeding to target.
Let's start the dungeon.
Proceeding to target.
I may look like a bunny, but I'll take on.
Let's start
Okay,
the
Blanc.
dungeon.
Very
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
I feel like we're gonna. Shall we roll the dice?
Proceeding to...
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace. Let's go make ourselves some luck.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
About time.
Very well. Shall we roll the dice?
Proceed. As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Very well.
Let's start the dungeon.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace. I feel like we're gonna. Shall we roll the dice?
Proceeding to target. Engaging with enemy. Commander, stay behind me.
Everything's time for no
Let's do as much damage as possible.
Target down. I've got this.
Everything's time for no more. Together, let them have it.
How heavy your burden has been.
Come on, hurry up, burst.
Everything's time for no more.
Let's do
There
as
you
much damage as possible.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
Leviathan poses a serious threat. That black goo she manipulates is most likely some kind of liquid metal. It's the only thing that would explain its density and durability. When connected with other pools, it can be used as a passageway, and it can be compressed into a sphere to subdue the enemy. It can also be molded into a tidal wave-like formation. Needless to say, it's a highly versatile weapon.
All-purpose, almost.
But according to the combat data, it wasn't used for many actual attacks. It uses its own mass to physically strike, but it doesn't appear to have any other lethal capabilities. Its speed is also on the slow side, so there is a limit to its lethality.
Right. Therefore, the key is to figure out how much of that black liquid there is.
It was spread throughout the area. Considering how much Leviathan has moved around, there must be a significant amount of it underground. If only I could figure out its composition, I might be able to eradicate it. So frustrating.
It's unfortunate, but we came here to take down Behemoth.
Exactly. There have been a lot of unexpected developments, so we shouldn't be too hard on ourselves. We continue to focus on eliminating Behemoth.
So, what do we do about Leviathan?
We'll have to leave that to Cinderella and Grave. For now, it's our only option.
Hello? Are we invisible or something?
You will act as support. Stick close and provide assistance when we request it. Don't chase after glory heedlessly like fools.
Unwa tosses Rappy a USB.
That contains the tactical upgrade OS prepared by Ingrid. Take a look. If you like what you see, you could put in a request for some modifications.
Customized modifications?
Correct. When we first planned this series of upgrades, we included you as well. Not sure what you'll think of it, though. Also, I don't want to hear anything from you about us not going far enough. You worry about yourself. If there's anyone who stopped short, it was you when you chose to leave.
Right. Thanks.
Picking up anything from Cinderella or Grave?
Yeah, both of them. Up ahead. I set up the tracking devices to detect their signals ahead of time.
Nicely done. Can you use that to detect the heretics?
Forget tracking. This device doesn't even recognize Behemoth or Leviathan.
Shifty said something similar earlier.
It's highly likely that they possess stealth capabilities of their own. It could be another function of the dark matter they're coded in.
If they're trying to hide, could it be that they're afraid?
Huh? What do you mean?
I explained the dynamics between the four beasts and the other heretics.
So there are different factions amongst the heretics. And the four beasts have an inferiority complex when being stacked up against the offsprings, as they call them.
This is huge! If we play our cards right, we could encourage some infighting between them. Of course, that's only if they're interested in talking with us.
I don't like that idea very much. I'd rather kill them outright and be done with it.
Agreed. There's no point in conversing with monsters.
We're nearly there. Something's a little weird, though. They've barely moved from their previous positions a while back.
Could they be injured?
I highly doubt that.
True.
Let's move quickly.
For a moment, we can hear sounds of water splashing. It stops, but a few moments later, we can hear it again.
What is that? Guys, am I imagining things?
No, I see it too. We all do.
What is this?
Ahead of us, Cinderella is standing. Next to her, Grave is pouring a bucket of water over her.
It's almost all washed away.
All right. Just a little more, please.
Is she taking a shower?
Seems like it.
Cinderella is washing the black liquid off her body. Grave, like a faithful attendant, pours water at regular intervals on certain spots of Cinderella's body.
Prince, is that you? Wait a moment. I got all soiled, so let me wash up quickly and join you in a second. In the meantime, don't come near. I don't want you seeing me so filthy.
What a bunch of weirdos.
Mm-hmm. 10 minutes later.
So refreshing. Would you like me to do the same for you, Grave?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
You being beautiful is enough.
I'm glad you think so. Would any of you like to clean up?
There's no more water.
I see some right beside you.
That's not for you. That's for Cinderella to use. If you want to shower, fetch some water yourself. There's a water tank over there.
Damn.
Psh, you're just a glorified shower faucet.
Does anyone have a hairdryer?
Why in the world would any of us have...
I have one. Just a moment.
I knew I could count on you, Grave.
I can't believe this.
Enough. We're in the middle of a mission. There is no time for R&R.
This isn't R&R. This is something that must be done.
Cinderella saunters over and stands before the members of Absolute.
Wow, you look great.
Yeah, so pretty. I presume you're the Absolute Squad? Grave told me all about you. It's because of you that I was able to awaken. You have my thanks. Especially the little one over there.
Me?
You never lost the will to fight, even when your body was on the verge of breaking down. Very beautiful.
It was nothing.
You mustn't be so modest. You must have more confidence. You were amazing.
Okay.
And you, the one with the nice fragrance. Are you talking about me? You have a potent fragrance, but it puts me at ease. Could you tell me what scent it is you're wearing?
Oh, my. Sure. I didn't buy it. I mixed it myself. Would you like to know the recipe?
I'd love to.
I never thought I'd meet someone who I could talk to about perfumes.
And you, the one with the intense gaze.
Huh?
I hear you're the leader. Brilliant. Despite not wearing any advanced equipment, you demonstrated superlative combat skills and teamwork. Instead of relying on your superior physical specifications, you devoted yourself entirely to employing human fighting tactics. Such an unshakable belief in yourself. Such wondrous beauty.
You've got a good eye.
Jeez, everyone is like putty in her hands.
She certainly has a way of ingratiating herself with people.
Well, now that we're all in one spot, what is the plan, Prince?
We're going to hunt down Behemoth and Leviathan.
How do you intend to go about that?
Rappy, you explain.
Okay. Behemoth far surpasses us in terms of physical capabilities. Fighting her head-on would be inadvisable, save perhaps for Cinderella. However, Absolute has undergone a series of upgrades and preparations for a fight against her. As for Leviathan, her physical strength is weaker in comparison. The fact that she evaded all gunfire by stepping into the puddles is a sign of that. However, that black liquid of hers is highly unpredictable, and we can't accurately estimate the extent of its power. Having said that, it's nothing that Cinderella shouldn't be able to overcome. In other words, Cinderella will focus on either Behemoth or Leviathan,
and the Counters and Absolute will deal with the remaining heretic. Ideally, Cinderella would be taking on Leviathan.
Wait, there is a flaw in that plan.
Hmm?
The simplest solution to this problem is my taking them both out in one fell swoop.
They won't let that happen. They experience your power firsthand, so they won't attack you both at once.
Are you saying they are scared?
Heretics? Scared? I find that hard to believe.
These are the 4 beasts we're talking about. Running scared and hiding has been their MO this entire time.
Hmm. Fair enough.
The 4 beasts will likely try to separate us from Cinderella and eliminate us that way. They'll then team up and focus to the full brunt of their attack on Cinderella. Of course, it's highly dubious that they'll go about this in a straightforward manner.
So you're saying there's a high possibility that they'll resort to some underhanded trickery?
You say trickery, I say strategy.
Right. Strategy.
Oh, you're agreeing with me. Seems like I've finally gotten through that thick skull of yours.
If I didn't agree, you'd never shut up.
Damn.
So, I agree.
Wowie! Unwa's shaking all over.
So, what we need to do is split them up before they do the same to us.
All right, Leviathan is mine. I'll leave Behemoth to you guys. Consider it a gift, Rappy. Give it your all. Let your spirit soar.
I will. Thanks.
Wait, there's still one more thing we haven't covered. They can still transform as a last resort.
I don't believe the 4 beasts are capable of that.
What makes you so sure?
If they could, they would have done it already. They were at death's door going up against Cinderella, but they didn't transform. It's not as if transforming would hurt them in any way. At least it didn't when Nylister did it.
You're right. It was the same with Indivilia.
If it's such a critical skill, the reason why they haven't played that card yet is obvious to me. They're incapable of it.
A reasonable assumption. Perhaps this may have something to do with how they're not highly regarded by the other heretics.
Hold on. Does that mean Cinderella can transform?
I can, although I've never tried.
Why not?
Why do you think?
Because it wouldn't be beautiful?
Correct.
All right. Assuming that the probability of the 4 beasts transforming is low, the only issue then is...
How do we find them? We have no way of tracking those 2 down. Maybe we wait for them to come to us?
No. We can't let them make the first move without us first formulating a counterattack.
If I'm here, won't they steer clear of us?
That's a good point. They do seem rather wary of you. They're probably thinking that if they can take you out, they'll be able to win.
That's true. If I were to fall, all hope would be lost, as I am the strongest among us.
I agree.
Ugh. Therefore, we can't sit back and wait for them to take you out. We need to track them down by any means necessary and make the first move.
Very well. I'll conduct some aerial reconnaissance.
I don't think that's a good idea. You, up in the air, exposed and alone. That could be just the opportunity they're waiting for.
This is most frustrating.
What about the furthest place possible from where the last encounter was? Or the area with the greatest density of crystals?
Good call. The 4 beasts are going to be conservative with their actions.
There was a place I noticed before when I was in the air. It has a staggering amount of crystals. I only saw it from a distance, however, so I don't know the way there.
If you give me the general direction, I can go look.
Oh, right. You've been here for ages.
Your incredible grave.
Let's move.
Let's see.
I feel
Right
like
here?
we're gonna hit the jackpot with these guys.
What's this? Monochrome.
Proceeding to target.
Anything else?
Let's go make ourselves some luck.
Nope.
Coming. Let's go make ourselves some luck.
I may look like a bunny, but I'll take on.
Proceeding.
Let's start the...
I feel like as long as we're together, I will never fall.
How much more do I have here? It is a pretty good amount. Jeez. That's a big chapter. Holy crap. Alright, you know what? It's been an hour and a half. We're getting late. Alright, so this is chapter 34. I'll continue this on the next one. Yeah, let me just get these. Cool. Yeah, I'll continue. It's getting late.
A clean division, or thereabouts.
Let me just get these things out of the way before I lose them. I think this is probably the relics. No, cheekbox. Good.
A clean division, or thereabouts.
Okay. So I finished on the dailies. Weeklies I still have to work on, but it's... what? It's Monday. Well, now it's Tuesday. So, I have plenty of time to work on that. Alright, so as far as streaming, I'll still stream NIKKE. But as far as gameplays of other stuff, I think I'll have them pre-recorded. I'm going to try to do it that way. That way I can record at different times of the day instead of doing it late night. And also, hopefully they're better quality, because I've noticed the video quality isn't that great when I
A
stream.
clean division, or thereabouts.
And then I upload it to YouTube, because I'm using the direct, well, I download the VOD from Twitch, and then I edit it, and then upload it to YouTube, because I don't record anything onto the computer. So, yeah, that's a problem. But if I had a spare computer, man, I'd be able to do it that way, but I don't have one. Just on this one computer, and the other computer that I used was a laptop, and that thing is anemic, to say the least. So what I'll do is I'll start some gameplay, I'll record it as I'm playing, and then see how that looks. The video quality should be better on YouTube. I'll use the
Clean
AV1.
division, or thereabouts.
I'll use the AV1 encoding like I did when I stream here on YouTube. Well, I'm streaming on YouTube as well. I'm on Twitch and Kick. But the stream on YouTube is a lot clearer, which I will try to record in that bitrate with that encoder and see how things go. Let me see, the encoder currently right now for YouTube is using AV1 at 8,000, and it's been pretty clear. Alright, so I believe tomorrow might be the last day of the Stellar Blade event. I'll just try to... I'll come back on, maybe do a little bit more of chapter 34. But we'll see how that... We'll see how it goes tomorrow. Alright, so if I'm on tomorrow, I'm usually on after 9:30. Well, today was a little late. Today was after like 11:30 Eastern. I should have a better streaming schedule, but I don't. But if you... Maybe I should... What I should do is I should post on X. Maybe? I don't know. Unless if anybody wants to follow me there. But I do have an X account, and that should be linked on my YouTube. Somewhere. Alright. Alright, so I should be on tomorrow, finish up the Stellar Blade, and go on from there. Alright. Have a good night.
A clean division, or thereabouts.